The following video is meant for the adult nerds in the community, so if you're under 13, please stop. Hey, welcome to the Nerdum with J&J. James Sharmack here once again. So we have ourselves some figure parts. We have just finished a figure wave, so we are going to take the parts from this being the Bro Thor, put them together, see how he looks. We're going to figure out what parts come with which figure in the wave. Really excited to do it. Looking forward to doing this here. Been looking forward to getting the wave for a long time. Probably took me about 2 months to get the entire wave, so let's get the build done. Let's see what parts come with which figure. Try to get them in some poses. He probably won't do them so well just because of the robe, but we'll see what we can do. And we'll compare them with some Endgame figures. So sit back, get a nice cup of coffee, a soda, whatever, and enjoy. If you're looking for the figure parts, these are the figures they come with. So the Iron Patriot from Endgame gets both Thor heads. Avengers Captain America gets the right arm. Heimdall gets the left leg. Iron Man 85, Mark 85 gets the other arm, left arm, and an alternate hand. The Armored Valkyrie gets the right foot, and the Translucent Vision gets the torso as well as the Stormbreaker. So there you go. Those are the figures. Let's get to building this figure, shall we? Let's get onto that build and see how he looks, guys. So, of course, we're going to take, if you know these videos, I like to go bottom up, so we're going to go work on the legs first. I always have a little trouble with the legs, of course I do. I don't know why, but so I'll make sure it's, yep, looks right. Stick the correct arm in the socket, of course. That's what we want to do. It's looking pretty cool so far, looking like nice and lazy, right? Get the other arm in the socket. It looks less like a robe and looks more like it's one of Star-Lord's old trench coats. But what do I know? And we'll stick on the non-sunglass head. See how he looks. Well, got him looking pretty cool. Got him together. So I dig the outfit, of course. You know, obviously it's a Bro Thor. You know, the not so armored, but nice pajamas looking. Outfit looks pretty cool. I like the detail on it. Nice, you know, obviously he's Fat Thor. Nice detail on the face. Let's get a close lighted look. Fantastic looking. And here's the sunglass look. Just for, you know, whenever we'll do it. Of course, it comes with Stormbreaker. Then it comes with an alternate hand with the GPS on it if you want to do that. So you obviously want to stick Stormbreaker right in the hand. Of course you do. It's a little bendy, but it is what it is. So, yeah, we'll get on to articulation next. Okay, please excuse that break. My back's a little wonky, so I needed to take a minute. Let's talk its articulation. So, don't need that for right now. So, head pops off, apparently. I didn't have it on tight enough. So his head goes back that far, goes forward that far. Hair kind of gets in the way, but not so much. The beard, not so much either. Goes all the way around. Does a little tilt, so that's pretty cool. His arm goes up that far, goes all the way around. Rotation hidden at the bicep. Double joint at the elbow. Wrist back and forth and forward and back. Can bend back so far. Can bend forward so far. Rotation at the diaphragm and the waist, so that's pretty cool. Have to line that up, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of wonky. Legs go apart that far. Go forward and back that far. Rotation at the thigh. One joint at the knee, but you can rotate it, so that's pretty cool. And forward and back and angle pivoting. So I don't know if we can get him some poses, because, you know, he doesn't really pose in the movie or do any action in this outfit, so we might just put some cameos in. So we'll see how it goes, though. Now, normally I would probably complain about a character not being posable enough to do fighting poses, but let's face it, this is Bro Thor. He's not like, say, your Thor Ragnarok or Infinity War Thor. He's out of the fight. He doesn't care. He's a sloth. He would rather sit on a couch, play video games, and drink beer all the time. So I love the fact that, he's not going to, look, awesome in a fighting pose. He's just going to sloth and stand there, which is absolutely true to the character at this point. I mean, he's wearing Crocs for crikey. So, yeah, of course, I had to grab Rocket, the Build-A-Figure, Smart Hulk, and Korg, just to show the relation, to represent the first scene that Fat Thor or Bro Thor appears in a movie after 5 years. So, yep, there you go. What do you guys think? Fit in? Does he not fit in? Whatever. So, of course, I pulled out some Thor figures, and he's a bit shorter than the other ones. It's kind of surprising. It's probably, I'll probably say, well, he wasn't in it for 5 years, so, he's been on a couch, hasn't been doing anything, so his spine probably compacted. I guess that's a reasonable explanation, I suppose. And just for my own curiosity, I wanted to see if I could do a quick fake custom with the Thor head without the sunglasses on top of the Infinity War Thor body, adding a Mjolnir and a lightning effect from Thor Ragnarok to try to get a somewhat passable Endgame Battle Thor. So what do you guys think? Is this close or is he too thin? Let me know in the comments below. So as far as it goes, I dig the figure. I do wish he came with, say, maybe a beer can. I wish the robe was a little bit more flexible. Like, say you want to get a 1/12 scale chair that doesn't put him in, the robe isn't going to work for it. So, he's pretty much standing up. I mean, I'm not complaining about the posability because you really shouldn't, because he's not action. He just exists. That's his whole thing in the movie. He just wants to exist and do whatever, not care about the fight. Somebody else's problem. So, fantastic figure. It's might be the best Build-A-Figure I have for the year. I'm probably on the fence about it, but we'll figure it out eventually. But I dig it a lot. Really looking forward to getting this figure, and fantastic that I have it in the collection. So, there you go. If you guys want to get this figure, obviously he's out there now, available at the Targets and the Walmarts now. They weren't a few months ago, but they're readily available now, so you can find it. All the figures real easy to put together. So he's pretty cool to have in your collection. I do wish he was a little bit taller, but I guess, maybe 5 years of not being in a fight compacted the spine, as I say. But what do I know? Anyways, it's a fantastic figure, as I said. And that concludes this review, this figure build. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. I always appreciate your support. Write a comment down below if you like the figure, if you don't like the figure, what you don't like the figure about it, what you do like, let me know. And I'll be more than happy to try to give you a response. So, we have more figures along the way. We're going to get some more done. Some new waves just dropped in my area, so we're going to try to get those. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. So, cross your fingers on how soon I get some more Marvel reviews out. But I have a Godzilla or 2 review and at least one DC Multiverse figure. So until then, thank you guys so much. This is James Sharmack on behalf of Jason Morgan and the Nerd Room with J&J. Keep on collecting and happy hunting.